We talked about Karin Lichey. She finished first in the all-around at the SEC championships, and she finished second at the NCAA championships. But you know what? She has a younger sister that will be around for a couple of more years here at the University of Georgia. Her name is Kristi, and she finished second in the all-around at the SECs, and she finished sixth at the national championships. And the Lichey sisters certainly have a special bond away from the gymnastics floor, but they also have a special bond on it. We had a chance to catch up with the Lichey sisters. It's not an uncommon story, really. Sisters 2 years apart. Rivals for as long as they can remember. Each with different personalities, different attitudes, each wanting to outdo the other at home and at play. And while theirs is a story shaped with the familiar themes of sibling rivalry and the ties that bind, it is also a story of two incredible gymnasts, united not only by familial bond, but by a shared history that you might say they know by heart.
We're both very competitive, so it was more of, oh, she's doing gymnastics, so I want to do it too. So
I want to be better than she is.
I guess it's always been like that because when we just started competing together when she was 12 and I was 14, that's when it started to really come up and to really show because she was so talented, and I saw that in her. Not only did my mom see it, but I saw it. But she had the attitude problem, and so we would just have bagel fights and everything else over money, over food, because we had to share so many different things because our dad only gave us so much money. But we used to throw bagels, put them in each other's beds, and pull each other's hair and just get really, really angry with each other.
So we're always together.
Always together.
Always.
In school, and we went to the same school, same high school. When I started to drive, I took her to gym, and we were in the same group together, and just everything. We did everything together.
As children, they fought like everybody. Sisters fight, and they fought all the time, but they defend each other. They stick up for each other, so if one's in trouble, then the other one defends them.
The personalities of these two elite athletes were and remain as different as their gymnastic styles.
Karin Lichey is exceptional in that she is really, truly her own gymnast. She's not a development of a whole lot of people put together. She really has developed into her own kind of identity. She's a very mentally strong gymnast, and she's turned into an athlete who's very easy to communicate with, very coachable, very responsive. Her little sister, Kristi, on the other hand, is so quiet and withdrawn. I feel like it's not her sister 2 years younger, but her sister 6 years younger sometimes.
They're both personable and sweet, but Karin is a true leader, and she does a lot for her sister, so her sister isn't real independent right now, but I'm sure when she leaves next year, Kristi will get independent.
I guess I'm the more graceful ballet kind of gymnast that you see, and she's the more powerful, get out there, attack the equipment gymnast, because she is so explosive and so powerful.
But the two sisters who fought like cats growing up were reunited as gym dogs 2 years ago when Kristi chose Georgia, the school where Karin had already become an SEC bars and beam champion, a year after setting an NCAA record at a dual meet her freshman season by posting a perfect all-around point total with scores of 10 on all 4 events.
When I came down here, we had 2 years apart because I was 2 years old, obviously 2 years older than her. But, I kind of missed her. I kind of missed having her around and having her by my side just because we were together so much, and we are kind of like a 1-2 punch.
I visited other schools, and it just wasn't the same. The atmosphere wasn't the same. Down here, it's a family, and that's what I'm used to.
With a list of All-America, NCAA, and SEC individual championships almost too long to mention, Karin, the nation's top all-arounder this season, won or tied for first in every event at the NCAA regional last month. Kristi made a huge jump from her freshman campaign as she was chosen a first-team All-SEC. After a lifetime of rivalry, Karin and Kristi are teammates on the best team in the country 2 years running. Known for their differences, defined by their competitiveness, and drawn together by love.
It has been a better role, and we've gotten along a lot better, and we're both extremely competitive, and I think that's why it's pushed me because I see her in the gym doing so awesome, and I want to be that that much better.
It's like a security blanket. Like I know she'll always be there for me. And, you know, that's just a great feeling inside because, you know, if I'm in trouble, I can always go to her. If I need something, I can go to her. And some people are like, you know, I could never go to school with my sister, but I guess we just have that special relationship.
Yeah. It's nice. Yeah.
Well, certainly we're all sorry to see Karin move on and graduate from the University of Georgia, but congratulations to her on becoming the Honda Award winner for gymnastics, given to the best performer nationally in their particular sport. And now she competes against some other fine performers collegiately in other sports for the national award. And also included in that field is Danielle Fotopoulos of the University of Florida, the NCAA's all-time leading scorer. So good luck to both of the SEC participants for the Honda Award in 1999. But while Karin moves on, her sister Kristi will be around for a couple of more years in the Southeastern Conference, and I'm sure she will delight us much like Karin did.